welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna watch Amberlynn chugging milk. The title of this vlog is called Waking Up with a Broken Heart, Full Day of Eating with Calories Weigh-In. So she did sort of do her challenge. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair right now. I was trying to bobby pin this portion up just to make it look okay. I don't know. I'm not one for like doing my hair special. I just kind of like wear it as it is. But I'm trying to get into it. I don't know. A couple housekeeping notes. How do you guys like the lights? I don't know. I found these lights. I bought them a while ago and I don't know how I like them. They're like warm tone. No, the room is warm tone and these are cool toned. And then I only have this lamp up here that's bringing a bunch of light down in that area. It just, the lighting feels weird and I don't know how to fix it. So any kind of suggestions about that? I don't know. I was thinking like I have some curtain lights that I'd like to put up here on the wall. Yeah, anyway, I thought this would be a cute little thing to look at in the background of my video. Anyway, they're cheap Amazon ones that I bought a while ago. I wanted to do a really quick shout out to a fellow reactor channel that I found. Her name is MAMA-DEE. Put in the link in the description below. Just a quick shout out to her because she subscribed to me and she's been commenting on my stuff and she's really sweet. She seems like a really awesome person and her takes on things are from a different point of view than mine. And watching her, she makes these points that I'm like, I didn't even think of that. Because she comes from a different place because I think she said she was in her 50s. I'm 28. I'm a child. I'm a kid. I'm not a kid, but you know what I mean. I'm a young adult still. I'm almost 30. Fuck. I'm a millennial. I'm actually on the cusp of being a millennial. I'm born in 96. So it's like, am I a millennial or am I Gen Z? I feel more like I'm a millennial. Just the way that I feel and the way I act. I feel like I'm more millennial than that. Like I love the 90s. Some 90s stuff. I'm upset. I just bought Go-Gurts. I just bought some Go-Gurts. So, I mean, I feel like I'm more millennial. And not to say, like, I don't think millennials are too bad. Some millennials get a bad rep. But I think millennials we're pretty okay. We're pretty okay. In any case, go check her out. She makes some fantastic points. She's entertaining to watch. She has all like wonderful anecdotes that she goes through talking about her experience with a narcissist, which where's my stance on thinking that Amber is a narcissist? So narcissism is a personality disorder. It's classified as a personality disorder in the DSM. And I chatted with my mom about it a little bit because my mom's a psychologist for anyone who's new. And she's a clinical counselor and she is still like, she just had to take a course, talking about personality disorders to still be a registered counselor. And so I was asking her, I'm like, well, have you guys covered narcissism? I'm really interested to know. And, I think we came to the conclusion that narcissism is like, I think there was 2 types. I don't quite remember. I don't want to say something I'm not familiar with, but to my understanding, and I might be completely wrong, to my understanding, there's 2 types of narcissism. One is, I'm the best, you're the worst, listen to me, I'm the best, if you disagree with me, I'm gonna fight you. And another one is based entirely in insecurity. So you feel insecure, let's say, I feel insecure about my hair. So then I put down your hair. I put down what your hair looks like and saying, mine looks so much better. I mean, look at what I did with these bobby pins. It's so much better than what yours could do, than what your hair does. Just a really brief example. of what that kind of narcissism can look like. And I think that's what our girl is up to. I think she's incredibly, incredibly insecure. I've said this before. I think deep down in her fucking heart, she fucking hates herself. But, and this is just how I feel. So please feel free to, educate me in the comments. I'm always a student. I will always be a student. People like my mom who she has her master's in as a psychologist. She still does school. She like I said, she still does courses to stay registered. She does courses for other shit. It's once you're a student, you kind of never stop being a student, and that's a good in a way. What I love about being a student is that I'm constantly learning new things. And I know that sounds really cringe. Like, I love learning. I do. I fucking love learning new things. I think that's maybe my autistic little brain or something, but I love being informed, and I love knowing the facts. I love being logical. I love science in that way, that science is pretty linear most of the time. At times it's not, which makes me mad, but that's neither here nor there. So please enlighten me in the comments below what you think about Amber and the kind of narcissist that she is, because I believe that really deep down she hates herself, but to combat that and to defend herself, she then puts down other people to make herself feel better. Is that what a narcissist is? I'm not familiar much. I know a lot of people have grown up with narcissistic parents. I don't think I did. That's hard to say. I mean, my parents don't watch my channel, and neither does Moose. So, unless my channel gets really big, I feel like maybe it's okay to talk about this shit. I don't know. I don't think they're a narcissist, but I was gaslighted. I was gaslit my whole fucking life because of things that were happening that I was saying that's not okay. It's not okay to do. And then I was gaslit to think that it was. I thought I was going crazy my entire fucking life until I moved out. I don't know if that's narcissism. Is that narcissism? I have some research to do. In any case, we're not here to talk about my family and the shit that I went through, because I went through some shit. Still going through some shit. But neither here nor there. I love my mom, don't get me wrong. I love my mom. That's all I'll say. That is all I'll say, because this is going to be on the internet, right? And my parents don't watch my channel. My family doesn't watch my channel. My Moose, my partner, doesn't watch my channel. No one I know watches my fucking channel. So, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my trauma. We're here to talk about Amber's trauma. So, before we get into it, I wanted to talk about the therapy that she's actually going to go into, because I watched Salty Crab's, what is the fucking word I'm looking for? There's something called tip of the tongue syndrome, or phenomenon, and it's when you have the word. The word is right there, but you just can't get to it. I deal with that so much. If you see cuts while I'm like, and then and then it cuts to me saying, "Bleh." That's because tip of the tongue phenomenon. Recap. Now I forgot her name. I was watching Salty Crab's recap of Amber's Members Live stream, and Amber said she was going to go to something called EMDR, Eye Movement Desensitization and Processing, EMDR. So basically what EMDR is, to my understanding, is you have a light, like this red light, and it goes back and forth and back and forth, and you're supposed to watch it. And I think there's other things going on too. Maybe they're playing music, maybe there's something else going on, but basically it's a way to process your trauma and process like for people with PTSD, they'll go through that. And some patients will like, they'll be like, this is stupid. 1, 2, and then they'll start bawling their eyes out. I didn't learn about this in school. It's just something that something I look in, I learn about in on my own. I didn't learn about this in any course. I'm just reading here. It can treat eating disorders. Here's a list of things. It can treat anxiety, addiction, and substance abuse, depression, dissociative disorders, eating disorders, OCD, not obesity, panic attacks, phobias. We know Miss Amber deals with some of those, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other trauma disorders, which could be her BPD or her CPTSD, which she claims she has, but she's not actually diagnosed with. Whatever. And sexual dysfunction. I'm not going to talk about that one. The 8 phases. Man, it's so interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to look into this more. I'm going to do a whole research thing on this because I personally actually don't know how it works. I just know, I don't know what's going on in your brain, how it works. I just know how the actual therapy does work. And it's, from people that I've talked to, they said it is very helpful. So, we'll see. In any case, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. I said I wanted to talk about my Patreon in the first bit of the video. I'm sorry I'm rambling on. Timestamps are below if you want to get straight to the reaction. I totally understand. I'm with you on that. Please consider following me in my Patreon. It helps me very much. It'll help me get some better lights than this. It'll help me basically survive at this point in my life. I'm thinking of making a whole video about my situation, where I'm at in life, because it's really stressful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really, really stressful the past 2 years, basically. I can go into more of that if you guys are interested. But in the meantime, please, if you can, I don't want to force anyone. I don't want to make anyone feel like I don't want to pressure anyone into following me on Patreon, but it would help me quite a lot. It will help pay for, a better background, and also it'll help me pay for Ozempic. So go check that out if you feel like you can. I have $2 and $5 tier open. I know how I sound. I know you guys are just like, get to the video, so we'll get to the video now. Just had to say that. And thank you very much to my one Patreon member. You are the real MVP. Thank you very much. All right, grab your joints, grab a blanket, grab a snack, do whatever you gotta do to get through this shit. Let's get straight into it, shall we?
Hi guys, so it is January 27th, and I woke up a little bit ago.
Okay.
I don't know, I think I might keep my hair up. I don't even know. My brain is not working. I am genuinely just hurting so bad, and I look at everything in my apartment and
diabetes check. Hold on.
I think of her.
That happened. This happened on the 20th, right? 26. It's been 6 days since that. Don't you feel like that should have been a little more healed by now? For those of you who are new, little cuts like this, a big indicator of diabetes can be little cuts like this not healing. The fingernail one actually is true. Someone told me in the comments, it's actually because of the circulation issues. So if you push down on your nail like this, and you see how it goes white, and then you let go and it bounces back and turns pink, that doesn't really happen if you have a diabetes. For some people, I guess. I don't know if it's a be-all tell-all, but that's a big indicator. And also the black knuckles, for sure. Anyway, she is really, really sad about her partner. About Miss Tommy Salami breaking up with her. I feel like she, at this point in time now, because this is back This is in the past. At this point in time, because this is in the past, we're in the future. At this point in time, right now, today, the 6th of February, I think she's over it. Because you see her in her live, and she did a Q&A on Instagram, which... she's just a nightmare of a woman. But I think she's over it. I think she's over it, and I think she is looking for someone new. Whatever that looks like. Posting thirst traps on TikTok and doing her hair all nice and pretty. I think she's currently looking for someone new. But when this was filmed, sure, yeah, she was feeling a bit depressed. But I think she got over it pretty quick.
Everything in my apartment, and I think of her. Everything genuinely reminds me of her.
Wow, you dated for 9 months? 7 months? 9 months? I don't know, I don't want to do math. Not even a year. It's something that MAMA-DEE said, and I totally agree with. She was fucking miserable when she was dating Tommy. She was. We didn't see, any content from her when she was in, what the fuck was it, Wisconsin? And she's in Oklahoma now. Y'all, I still get confused with the states. Okay, I don't really know American geography that well. Okay, I barely even know Canadian geography. I basically know, British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, something, Ontario. And then up there, fucking Northwest Territories. I don't fucking know what's going on up there. That's basically all I know. Anyway, let's continue.
And it's it just feels so unfair. The video that went up today wasn't even supposed to go up today. The video that went up today was actually a Target video. Me and my mom went to Target. We hung out, little girls' day. But the video that was originally supposed to go up today was hanging out with my girlfriend and family throwing shade towards me, parentheses funny. So
family throwing shade.
My girlfriend and family throwing shade towards me, parentheses funny. So what that was a lot of footage that she actually took while she was here visiting me last time, and I was able to make a whole vlog out of it. It was genuinely such a good vlog because it showed a lot of the different things that we did when she was here, when she visited, because I didn't really vlog, but she took clips for her memory and stuff, and I was able to make a whole video.
Yeah, she didn't vlog when she was with Tommy. So why didn't she do that? I thought she said that we would get a side character. We never did.
Out of it, and it was really cute, and
we had a side character, but we never saw her. Oh wow, that's sorry where I fucking stopped. Wow. Jesus.
That was the video that was about to go up, and I think it was 3 hours before the video went live, I realized, oh shit, that can't go live. So now it's private. So I had to fix all my videos because I had, how many did I have scheduled? I had 6 scheduled. So then I had...
Damn. Holy shit. I mean, it works for her, but at the same time, I hate it. I understand the hustle of filming and recording a video. I've been, for the past 2 weeks, maybe 3, it's been 1 day filming, 1 day editing. 1 day filming, 1 day editing. 1 day filming, 1 day editing. Maybe I need to change it up. I don't know, because I did get burnt out a little bit. I took an afternoon to not think or talk anything about Amber. And that really did help me a lot. But I understand the hustle. I totally get the hustle. And I'm hustling so much because I want to grow my channel more. Because I do want to put up... I do want to open members eventually. I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work with members and Patreon. I'm new to this whole thing of managing monetization in some sort of way, or donations, and your guys' money. I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? So I do want to open members. However, I think maybe I'll do live streaming on members, and then my Patreon would be for little vlogs, and basically I only have the things I have up right now are me rambling about shit, it is actually kind of funny to see my brain work in a weird fucking way. I started my last video off by saying, I'm not going to talk about politics or religion. I immediately start talking about politics and religion. So if you guys want to check it out, I mean, there's going to be more on there for sure. I'm just trying to figure out life and work balance over here. It's been a minute. It's been a while that I've been doing this. Anyway, any whoosy what's it. Oh yeah, someone did say that once I get my Patreon, once I get my members open, which it might take a little longer because I'm supposed to get like 3,000 watch time hours, which let's take a look. By looking at the app for creators, it looks like it's 2,200 right now. I need to get 3,000. And actually, by the way, I'm going to post a community thing, but we hit 400 subs. We are so close. We are so close to being able to open members. And once I do, someone has been asking, a certain member or a certain follower has been asking for a P.O. box. And I would love to open a P.O. box. It does cost money to do so. So once I'm able to get members up and running, I would love to open a P.O. box. They said that they wanted to send fan art to me. Oh my God, that's a dream, absolute dream come true. So I will absolutely do that. Once we get to members, I will open a P.O. box. We're gonna have so much fun. Actually, in celebration of 400, I want to stream playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I know that some of you were excited for it. Now, the thing with Doki Doki Literature Club, though, it is a very dark game. It looks nice and sweet at first and almost a little sexy at first. It's not. It is very dark. If you know, you know. But anyway, I would love to stream Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to do that. I'm going to definitely do that in celebration of 400 subs. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm only a minute in, man. We gotta get going with this fucking video. Now I've said everything I wanted to say about my own shit. Let's continue.
I had to private that one and move all the other ones. I know it's really confusing. I'm sorry. So anyways,
I'm not confused. I don't really care one way or the other. By the way, Oscar is here. Oscar is here.
You guys saw in my last video, I was starting a 10-day series where I count calories, 2,500 is my limit.
And then you immediately quit once anything in your life got hard. Sorry, I need something to do with my hands while I'm reacting, because I'm just fiddling around with shit this whole time.
No food limitations. I want to log everything on MyFitnessPal. Want to weigh myself daily. And I was so excited, so pumped. And it was going to be like a whole series separate from my vlogging. But then my last vlog, like, my world kind of went upside down.
Right.
I got my heart broken. And it wasn't even my fault. I think that's the hardest part of it all, is like, I wish like it was my fault. So then I could...
Honestly, it's not your fault. And it's not our fault either. It's Tommy's fault. It's Emily's fault. I talked about this in my last one. She should have known what she was getting into. And she didn't. So that's on her, baby girl. That's not on us.
I could be like, yeah, well, I'm shitty, so it makes sense, but like, it's not my fault.
Do you see what I mean? She makes those little comments. She makes those little comments of, I'm shitty, so I think that's probably attention. That's attention seeking, definitely. And that's like, she wants like sympathy baiting. She wants someone to be like, no, you're not shitty. You're shitty. You are a shitty person. So you can make that joke and I will laugh, because it's like, yeah, you're right. You are a shitty person.
It's fucking hard. Like, there's things in my apartment that she left from the last time she was here. Like, she left her tiny little shampoo bottle, and she left some, like, coins. These really cool gold coins.
Oh, we saw that in a TikTok. The one where it's like, I used to shine like gold, and now I'm all indigo. I used to be a singer. I know, hard to believe.
Sitting on my side table right now, and it's like, I see all these things, and it makes me think of her.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. If it makes you think of her, get rid of it. Throw it in a box. Throw it in the closet. You don't have to commit to throwing it in the trash, but get rid of it. Get it out of your sight. Go put it in storage downstairs. You need the exercise.
Her, and like, it hurts. Like, as someone with BPD, like, genuinely, it is the most painful thing to lose, like, your favorite person, your best friend, your everything. Like, it is, like, so painful. And as I've said before, I do have a consultation with a therapist who specializes in...
Consultation. She knows how to say it. She knows how to fucking say it. I think that's another attention-seeking thing. You know what? Fuck it. That's an attention-seeking thing. When she purposely mispronounces something like buffet, she's attention-seeking. Because she got it. She gets attention when she makes that, when she mispronounces shit. Like, there's a clip of her saying, like, I really love Chinese buffets, and this is during the Beck era, and Beck is like, what? It's buffet. And Beck said that most of the relationship was her correcting. Beck said that most of her relationship was her correcting Amber. So I think it's definitely an attention-seeking behavior. Let's not give it to her. You're mispronouncing things on purpose. I'm just going to roll my eyes. You know how to pronounce it. You're just being ridiculous.
And BPD and also CPTSD, have that consultation.
Where did that come from? Who did she talk to about CPTSD? Man, I don't know. I don't really like people who say that they have a diagnosis without actually being diagnosed, because with someone who, like, I'm on the spectrum, I'm autistic. If someone then says, I'm autistic as well. It's like, oh, okay, when were you diagnosed? Because I genuinely do ask. Because I was diagnosed when I was 22. I was diagnosed pretty late. And they're like, oh, I haven't been diagnosed yet. I think I am. If you're not diagnosed, you might have traits of it, but you don't have the disorder. I don't know. It rubs me a little bit the wrong way. It's like, I would like for you to say, I think I have it, rather than say, I have it. Just say, I think I might have this. I need to get it checked. Because autism is not a fun, goofy little thing. Autism, for me, runs my fucking life. It ruined my life. I have so many thoughts on it. It ruined my life. And I'm not mad at my autism. I'm mad at the world about it. And I wish I was... I wish I was normal, but at the same time, I wish the world was more kind, was kinder to people like me, because the world is not kind to people like me. So when someone says I think I'm autistic, it's like, or no, it's like, I'm autistic. I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm autistic. It's not a cute, quirky little thing. It's hard. It's a hard thing to live with. I'm really rambling a lot. Let's continue.
On the 31st, so that's coming up. I think it's no time is better, really, than right now. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. Back to what I was saying. So the 10-day challenge, like, I was gonna give up and I wasn't gonna do it, and I was gonna say, I'm just, like, too sad. And, like, you could tell in my last vlog, I was very, like, back and forth. And then instead of separating it from my vlogs, I decided to just add it all together because I really thought that I wasn't going to do it, but I did want to show you guys day one still. It's just been a lot. Okay. Like, my brain is genuinely not working correctly right now. Like, I'm just hurting so bad that, like, that's, like, the main... Like, I'm telling you, I am so heartbroken that I don't even have, like, words to describe it at this point. And it's, like, normally... Right. That would put me in a spot where it's, like, I do give up. And I give up on everything. But it's, like,
But she bounces from a partner to a partner really quickly. So she will get this low and then immediately bounce to another person. So that's interesting. Even during her single era, where she was single for however many months, she wasn't actually single. She was going after an underage an underage girl, and then Erica. So, and Alexis. So she's never been single, and she can't stand being single. So I believe that she's really low when she doesn't have a partner, because she's so fucking desperate to have a partner. You know, it's, if you're able to live on your own and able to do it on your own, it's great being single. It is. I love being with Moose, don't get me wrong, but I remember being single and having a blast. So if you're able to make it work, which she obviously can, being single is fun. It can be really fucking fun.
I cannot let that happen. Like last night, I'm telling you, I cried all night and I didn't stop. I genuinely don't know how.
And that is why I feel like therapy needs to come in, and the EMDR needs to happen to unravel why are you crying all night. I think EMDR, thinking about it now, I think it helps people who haven't processed their trauma, help them to process it. Another fun way to help process your trauma without, like, being able to relive it without feeling horrible and terrified, like in a safe way, MDMA. I learned about this in school. I learned about that one in university, and mushrooms as well. So psilocybin. So psilocybin and MDMA, basically mushrooms and ecstasy, are, like, have been proven to be effective to help individuals process their trauma in a light way where they're not going to be re-traumatized by processing their trauma. Like, they're doing studies on it. I know that in my area, I was chatting to this one dude, and he said that he had PTSD from, I think he said he was in the army. And he said that he started this study where, and I think another friend of mine is going to start relatively soon, where they microdosed on shrooms. So it was like a little oil that I guess you would take under your tongue or something, but microdosing on shrooms. And apparently that has been very, very effective, and they are doing so many tests on it right now. In order for something to be approved as a medication or a way to treat something, it needs to go through rigorous testing. So my Effexor has been rigorously tested. The citalopram, Lexapro, quetiapine, all of this shit, lorazepam, everything has gone through rigorous testing. And they're in the middle of doing that with shrooms. I'm not too sure about the MDMA one, because I think MDMA is a little different. MDMA is a little more harmful, especially if you are on antidepressants like I am. So MDMA would not be a safe thing for me to do, because it dumps all of your serotonin and norepinephrine all at once. And because I take serotonin every day and norepinephrine every day, it may not be safe. So I feel like psilocybin would be the way to go. It's safe. It's natural. It's more organic. Not to say that everything that's organic is safe, but Jesus Christ, keep watching the fucking video. Anyway, I think she's gonna, the therapist that she's seeing wants her to process her trauma.
Someone can cry for that many hours at a time. It was traumatizing.
Traumatizing. You're being re-traumatized constantly.
Woke up with the worst headache. This is just my life right now. Yeah. I feel miserable. Like, my mental health was already, like, in the shitter, as you guys saw. Yeah. And then I slowly felt...
What was her mental health? What was going on? I still want to know. I'm going to theorize. I think Miss Tommy Salami was talking about this a lot, saying that she was feeling really down about all the hate that she was getting online. And I feel like maybe that's why Miss Amber Bamber Flamber said that she felt like the world was on her shoulders. I very well could be wrong, and I still stand by she's going to tell us in a couple months. Probably when she starts to shit talk Tommy. So
felt it getting just the tiniest better, and then the minute that happened, boom, bombshell. And it's just it's hard, but it's like I understand.
But she bounced back within 10 days. So
I understand why she broke up with me. I really do. But it just doesn't take away the pain, you know? It's like I keep trying to talk about this 10-day challenge, and then it's like I keep talking about her because it's like that's the main focus in my brain. Like it just happened yesterday, you know? So anyways, yes, I still want to continue the 10 days. It's not going to be as perfected as I wanted it to be. It's going to be part of my vlogs. Okay. I just wanted it to be like its own separate thing, but it's not going to be.
Having it be part of your vlogs, that's fucking fine. I mean, your vlogs are boring as shit. Like, I don't vlog because my life's pretty boring. That was pretty boring, and a lot of people in my life, most people in my life don't want to be on camera, don't want to be on YouTube, so I don't vlog. I might vlog like a walk or something that I'll take by myself, but then I'll feel really self-conscious about filming myself. Anyway, I feel like that would have been, you should have just done that from the beginning.
I personally don't have the energy to film a series, edit that, have that be separate from my vlogs and still vlog and this and that. Like, it just needs to be all jambled together. Is jambled even a word? I might have meant jump.
I don't think jambled is a word, but, you know, in that case, when something isn't a word, I don't really care. Jambled, gerbled, carambled, whatever. I know what you mean.
Together, I don't know. Regardless, I did just weigh myself, so here is that. All right,
what is that?
Goes to day 2 on January 27th. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good evening, Amberlynn.
Good evening.
Today is Monday, January 27th.
Hello. It's ready.
What was that?
Stepping on.
Oh, stepping on. You could tell her mood by how she says stepping on. If she says stepping on, I mean she's in a good mood. If she says stepping on, I mean she's in a bad mood.
502.6 pounds.
3 pound weight loss.
2.6, which means that's a pretty heavy weight loss overnight. But
yeah, 3 days.
I only ate like less than 1,300 calories yesterday, so definitely makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's like a 2.4 pound weight loss overnight, which makes sense. My calories yesterday were very low. So it's like if I eat 2,500 calories today, like which is my goal, I'm probably going to gain weight tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how today goes. My goal is literally just to not eat over 2,500 calories, regardless of like in this moment. I want to eat so I don't think about my feelings. And like yesterday, it was just hard to eat because I was so stressed. I'm telling you, my cortisol levels.
I can see that. Like, I can see that happening, being too stressed to eat. Yeah.
It was probably like through the roof. My heart was literally beating out of my chest. Like my resting heart rate is actually pretty low for someone my size.
Sure. Show me the receipts. Show me the fucking receipts.
Like it's usually in the low 70s. My heart rate literally just sitting.
Bull. Being obese can significantly increase your resting heart rate. Yeah, considering the things that she eats and the very little amount of exercise that she does, other than bouncing around in her closet for a TikTok video, I call bullshit on that. Your poor heart. Your poor fucking heart. It's something a doctor told me one time is like, we have the best engine in the world in our chest. But that engine is not going to last forever. And it can only take so much. It can only take so much damage. So it's best to take care of it so that it lasts as long as it can.
Yesterday was like 115. Like I was so anxious. I had so much anxiety. I was so sad. Couldn't stop crying. Like I was scared.
So in those moments of crisis, you need to have a plan. Because those moments of crisis will happen. It's not something that's like, oh, I'm going to be better and I'm not. It's not going to be like that. Anticipate that. Anticipate when shit's going to hit the fan, because eventually it just might. And honestly, good probability that it will. So you need to have a safety plan. in place, especially if you are at risk of, like, if you've had previous thoughts of unaliving, and even attempts, and so you probably know, if you have suffered with that, you probably know that you need to have a safety plan when shit like this goes bad. Go stay at your mom's house or something. Call your mom, call a friend, stay the night somewhere else, or have them stay with you. It's preparing for the worst. It will really, really help. It'll help ease of mind as well. Ease your mind a little bit, because, like, okay, the worst is happening right now. The worst is happening. I've planned for this. I know what to do. And it might not make you feel better right away, but it will help you get through the worst.
And when I feel like that, like, I genuinely cannot eat at all. Mm-hmm. And now that, like, my body has calmed down a little bit, my heart and my mind haven't. Like, mm-hmm. my heart hurts, my head hurts.
Right.
I'm so damn sad. Like, there's just no words to describe, like, how sad I am. And I know I keep saying that, but that's just, like, how I feel in this moment.
I know it probably feels like the worst of the worst of the worst. And, you know, she very well could have BPD. I know that Beck said that a lot of people kind of theorized that, like, a lot of people in her life did. But, like, in Amber's life. But she very well could. And I could understand why she does, given her past. Even though she does lie about a lot of what happened during her childhood, there is some truth to it. In every lie, there's a nugget of truth. I just remembered that she said that she got run over by a goose one time. I want to know what actually happened. What's the nugget of truth there? Anyway.
Moment. I really saw a future with her, like, genuinely, like, mm-hmm. a love that, like, I wanted forever, you know. But yeah, since my, like, stress levels and stuff have, like, leveled out, I guess you could say, like, now I'm feeling, oh, I want to, like, emotional eat, like, and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna let myself do that. I'm gonna stick to counting calories, like I said. I'm really trying to keep my word. That's very much the reason why, like, I still live streamed.
Do you see how she's doing this? She's self-soothing right now. So she, like, I kind of dabble a little bit in the body language, because body language is really fascinating. She's doing this because she needs to self-soothe. So she is genuinely really sad.
Last night, when my whole world was falling apart, I still made sure to put you guys as a main priority, and right. I want to keep doing that. I want to keep my word. I want to do my best to gain trust with you guys. Like, tomorrow night, I have my members live stream, and I know that's going to be better. Like, I'm going to go look now. I have my laptop right here.
That live stream was a mess.
It's going to be a lot less, like, what I mean by is because when I go live for the public, like, the chat moves so fast. There's mm-hmm. so many people. Like, I appreciate it so much, but, like, sometimes I just need a moment where it's not.
I kind of want to put this in just a little faster, just because it's just her talking. It's just gonna be her talking for a little. The whole vlog is just her talking in her apartment. So, yeah.
So, hexacana, for the lack of a better word, like, it's just a lot at once. Right now, I have 74 members, which is really, really amazing. And I appreciate every single person who decided to become a stream queen.
God, okay, let's crunch the numbers here. 74 times 10, that's like 100. 100, jeez, no shit. 74 times 10. That means she's making $740 a month just on members. Man, I wish. If I made that much on members, I would be set. Like, I'd be good. I'd be happy. I'd be like, yeah. I feel like I wouldn't be drowning anymore. Anyway.
Queen, like, it genuinely means the world to me. 100,000%. So thank you so much. So I think with 74 people in my live, it's going to be a lot less chaotic, but I don't know. We'll see when the time comes, because you never know. Like, it still could be chaotic. I don't know, but I feel like I'm pretty good under pressure lately. I have been trying to be better, because, like, last night during live, like,
although she did kick out some people in her members, so
I literally had my heart broken. I had all of these rumors and mean things floating in my chat, and it's like I was able to, like, be calm. I was crying a lot because I was hurting, because obviously, like, I'm an emotional person and I was hurting a lot. And it's like, normally I wouldn't have been able to regulate my emotions the way I did during that live stream. Yeah, I cried, and I'm okay with that. I'm a crier. I cry for good and bad things.
It's healthy to cry. It's really good to cry. Something my mom told me, they did some studies on tears when you're really, really sad. They did some studies on how your tears affect rats. I don't know who funded it, but someone did. And it actually did damage rats, our tears, after being, like, after crying and being really sad and crying from that. Like, tears specifically from, like, a place of hurt. Apparently, it did damage or kill rats. That's something my mom told me. I don't know if it's true, but it's just to put it into perspective of how powerful it is to release that emotion. You need to cry. It's a very healthy thing to do. Maybe crying on camera isn't the best. I wouldn't cry on camera. I have before in a TikTok video, but I have, like, I privated it. It's just not, it looks weird. It makes me uncomfortable. Anyway.
For myself, and I cry for other people, and that's just the way I've always been, and I don't think that's ever going to change. I'm just an extremely emotional person, good and bad, but I was really able to, like, regulate the emotions that I was feeling towards all of the hate and just, like, how anxious I felt. Like, I was able to really handle myself well, and I'm proud of that. And I think with time and with therapy, I'm only going to get better, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I was a little surprised by how she was able to hold herself together a bit. I think maybe because it was the shock. She was in shock because it literally had just happened. That could have been why.
So I'm going to show you guys everything that I eat today with calories, etc., etc.
Okay.
And I'm going to try my hardest to just stick to the 10 days. And I want to say that I appreciate, like, you guys. My DMs are full of just kind words and support, and I genuinely appreciate that more than you guys know. Like, genuinely, this is the thing that I hate the most. Is I walked into the kitchen. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on some lights. Okay. So I walked into the kitchen and I just instantly started bawling my eyes out. Like, these.
Here's the clip.
Are the roses that she got me for my birthday. And it's like, I'm a pretty sentimental person when it comes to my partner, especially like we're in a long distance relationship. And I've had this quarter on my island since she's been here, and I haven't moved it because I don't know, I wanted her to have it when she comes back, you know? And it's just like things like that. Like,
and she's not gonna now. So put that quarter in your fucking wallet and buy some food with it.
God. It's like, why?
See, it's fucking uncomfortable. I don't like watching people cry, like, on camera. It's just, you're filming yourself crying. I don't know, it's like
1 minute, like,
weird.
I forget, because maybe I'm distracted with something for like 1 second, and then all of a sudden, it's like, it happened all over again, and this goes on and on and on and on, all day long. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Move on? It's not like it's a complete loss of your life. It was a long distance relationship. It doesn't change your entire life. You know, your day-to-day life was without her anyway. I mean, she FaceTimed her all the time, but, you know, without that, minus that, it's like you're not losing your place. You're not, like, she's not moving out, you're not moving out. It's actually the most chill breakup we've seen from her, because, you know, with Crystal, it went from Crystal to move in with Destiny, to move in with Beck, to then kick back out and have Feline there, to then move out on her own. So it's like, her breakups in her life have always been literally like a life change. But this one isn't. This one really isn't, because you have nothing tied to her at all. You don't live in the same place. You don't live in the same state. So it doesn't really, the only thing is you won't talk to her anymore. That's it.
Okay, you guys are currently in my cabinet.
Hi.
I'm gonna have leftovers from last night. I made this like Parmesan elbow noodle, just like this type of elbow noodle. This has lasted me a while, but I used the last of it last night. Some lean beef. I don't know, it's a moment. So this is about 600 calories, so I'm just gonna put it in the microwave. I'm literally...
Put some veggies in it. Put some veggies in your fucking diet. God.
So out of it that I literally said it's 600 calories and I went to go put it in the microwave for 600 minutes. Like, no.
Right.
So I know this is gonna sound off the chain weird, but I'm gonna drink some milk out of the jug. And how am I gonna do that with counting calories? A food scale. So a serving of this is 240 milliliters, and
Why is she making this a whole big production? I'm gonna drink it out of the jug. I do that all the fucking time. And so does Moose. Moose saw me do it one time. He thought it was gross. He thought it was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I caught him doing it later. And it's like, well, it's good, isn't it? It's okay. We living together, we share each other's germs anyway. It doesn't fucking matter.
I only want half of a serving, so it's going to be 60 calories for half. So I sat it on the scale, and now I'm turning it on. It's zeroed out at 0 milliliters, so I'm just going to take a drink until it says 120, well, negative 120.
Okay.
Sometimes I just love milk. I don't know what
Yeah, me too. Sometimes I'll just take a swig out of the big jug. It's satisfying. You don't have to pour it in you have to do the thing where you pour it in a cup, and drink it in a cup, and then wash the cup. It saves you time.
it is. So that was 36 milliliters that I just drank. So good. Negative 117.
Okay.
So that was 60 calories. And I know a lot of people...
Yeah, milk is it's a surprising amount of calories. It kind of fucking sucks because I love milk. But yeah, especially like I buy the homogenized milk. So it's basically like the highest in fat it can be. Maybe I should skip to like a different kind of milk. That might help.
Are going to say, why didn't you just drink that out of a cup? And that is a completely valid question. There is something satisfying about drinking it out of a jug. I don't know what it is. It almost makes it taste better. Anyway,
yeah, it does. I do agree. It fucking does. Drink some fucking water, though. Drink some fucking water.
And with my pasta, I'm just going to have a Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. Okay, so really quickly, I just wanted to show you my snack.
Oh,
I'm having a serving
But
of...
wasn't she making her dinner? Why is she, what?
These Duke's hot and spicy smoked shorty sausages. I keep these in the fridge because it does last
That looks like dog treats. They look like dog treats.
And they do taste way better cold. I highly recommend these. They're 130 calories. I am having a serving of hot Cheetos. So what I do is I put the plate on the scale and I measure out 28 grams, which is a serving, which is 160 calories.
Right.
And then I'm having one string cheese. It is the smooth and creamy mozzarella string cheese, which is my all-time favorite, and it's 80 calories for one. So for this snack is 270 calories, which is not bad at all. And I do love me a hot Cheeto. And during this like 10 days, if I don't show all my drinks, I don't drink anything that's not diet. So just go ahead and automatically assume that whatever I'm drinking isn't like stacking on my calories unless I'm craving some milk. I don't know what it is, but sometimes
milk.
I just crave that cold
Why does she say it like that?
milk. So
Milk.
Feeling
It's with an I, not an E.
extremely
Anyway, attention seeking.
beyond depressed and unmotivated to do anything, but I am going to make myself a sandwich. So first things first is we're going to be using this whole grain, 50 grain Pepperidge Farm bread. So this is for a salad, but sometimes I like to use it on my sandwiches.
So she really is trying, though. She is really trying.
It's literally just classic iceberg salad mix.
Oh, it actually does have like some carrots and cabbage in there. Love to see it. Love to see it.
It's lettuce, nonetheless. Let me use some bacon.
Never mind. I don't like seeing that.
Also red onion.
Red onion's great. It's fantastic.
Mayonnaise.
No, you know what? You need to get the low-fat mayonnaise.
Mustard.
Yum.
Salt. And black pepper. So first things first is I'm going to put 4 slices of this in the microwave. So I'm just going to tell you guys the calories as I go.
Okay.
Right, so that was 5 slices.
As you go.
So just put that one back in. So for 2...
I would really like an after thing.
As I go. All right, so that was 5 slices that I took out. So I just put that one back in. So
You
for
took
2 slices of this bacon is 60 calories. So for 4 slices is 120. Next, I'm just going to cut some very...
You gotta think about the kind of calories you're having too. Like those are not good calories. You need good fucking calories.
Small slices of red onion. I just need a little bit of it, really. All right, so I just want some very thin, small pieces. Oh, there's the microwave. That's
Girl needs a mandolin.
good. So I'm not really a fan of reusing onion, but I don't want to waste. So I'm gonna put it in a baggie. Reusing onion, I just feel like the flavor potency goes down. So here is my scale.
What was that? What did she...
We're using onion. I just feel like the flavor potency goes
Why does she cut like that? What is she...
down.
What is she cutting out?
So here is my scale. I am going to put my plate on top of it and turn it on. So there is bread that you can get that is a lot less calorie. Like there is Sara Lee Delightful bread, which is 45 calories per slice.
Okay.
But I do get a lot of calories in one day, so I prefer to have this bread because honestly, I prefer the taste. So it's 120 for one slice. That means it's going to be 240 for two slices.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
All right, so for
Riveting.
a serving of mayonnaise, it is 13 grams for 90 calories. So I'm just going to wait
13 grams for 90. Like...
until it says 13 grams on the scale. Okay. So there it is.
At least she's using a scale.
So there is my serving of mayonnaise. And yes, I'm also aware that they make lighter mayonnaises, but just doesn't taste as good. So
It tastes the same. What do you mean? It tastes the exact fucking same. You know, Moose and I, we have a very big weight difference. He's very skinny. I'm big. So we kind of take turns of the high fat mayonnaise with the olive oil in it, or I think it's avocado oil in it. No, it's olive with olive oil in it, or the light mayonnaise for me. And they taste the exact fucking same. Like one's more airy. The light mayonnaise is like airy, but it tastes the same. It really honestly does.
So for 1.5 cups of lettuce, which I will not be using that much, is 15 calories. So I'm probably just going to say
Oh, okay. At least she's having a little bit of carrot. The cabbage fell off, but at least she's having a little bit of variety in her veggies.
Lettuce is going to be about 7 calories. So thankfully mustard is 0 calories. And I'm just going to put some on the other piece of bread here, just the tiniest bit. Blend it in a little here. I really don't like using a lot on sandwiches, but I do like to dip some raw veggies in mustard, not gonna lie. So next I'm just gonna add a little bit of black pepper.
I've never seen anyone add pepper to their sandwiches like that.
And I'm going to take these...
Or salt to their sandwiches. I've never seen anyone do that. Well, actually, they do that in Subway. They do that at Subway. Never mind. I just never do it myself.
Smallest a bit of salt. I do like salt and pepper on my lettuce. Next, we're going to take the red onion, which for calories, it's no more than like 5 calories.
Yeah, red onion is that's what I love about red onion. It's really fucking tasty, and it's like the really low calories, because it's majority of it is water, right?
The bacon. Close the sandwich here. Now I'm going to just cut it in half.
Okay.
Look how delicious this looks.
I would want cheese on that. I would swap the bacon for cheese. Any sandwich that doesn't have cheese in it just feels wrong to me.
So I don't know off the top of my head, but while I'm editing, I will definitely put in how many calories this full sandwich is.
Okay, 462. That's pretty low. That is pretty low.
It is right here, so you're going to be seeing that.
But, okay, so, wait, so...
But while I'm editing, I will definitely put in how many calories this full sandwich.
The protein in there comes from the bacon, right? But bacon doesn't... Like, that kind of bacon doesn't really have that much protein. Most of it is fat and salt. And then you got the lettuce and then a tiny bit of red onion. So that's a little bit of fiber. You got some fiber from the bread too. That's also probably going to digest into some kind of glucose. And that's pretty much it. You got the mayo, which is fat, which is more fat, like with the bacon. You really don't need but whatever. And then mustard is really low. It's just really there for flavor. So honestly, to make this sandwich better, I would get rid of the bacon. I would put turkey in there. The red onion in there might be a bit too much. So I'd probably put spinach in there as well, and then the mayo, and then a slice of cheese, and then everything else. That to me would be a better sandwich than that, because that's that amount of calories, but you got to think about what's going to make you feel full for longer. And from what I've learned, it's you want fiber, you want fat, and you want protein. Those are the 3 things you want to feel full.
Sandwiches right here, so you're going to be seeing that.
So she's probably going to eat this and be hungry within an hour.
And now we're going to do a taste test. Cheers.
Crunch. I knew she was going to fucking do it.
That has got to be a 10 out of 10. That is genuinely one of the best things I've made in a while. Sprite Zero. Okay, you guys, so I'm feeling snacky.
But I thought she was... This is all over the fucking place. Because she said she was cooking her dinner. And then she said she had a snack. And now she's saying... And then she had lunch. And now she's having a snack again.
So, let's look in my freezer. I have a few things I can choose from, actually. I have a mint chocolate chip yasso bar. This is just frozen Greek yogurt.
Okay.
I have these Outshine fruit bars in creamy coconut. And these fruit pearls.
Oh, yeah, she got those in the last one.
Orange and cream. They're
Those do look fucking good, though.
fruit bites with pearls of frozen juice. Actually, might try one of these.
Do
I
it.
haven't had these before, so...
I don't think I can get them here, which kind of makes me sad, because I'd love to try that.
How's this box even open? I have no idea. Cute. It comes in a little cup like this. Fruit pearls. All right. Okay.
What do you mean, okay? Yeah, they do look like Dippin' Dots. It's something that Mama-DEE said. They do look like Dippin' Dots, but then they have, like, you know, the jelly balls, like you bite into them and they explode. I love those.
It's giving disease.
Sure.
Ooh,
Don't you hate dots, though? Don't you hate dots? Wait a minute, her trypophobia?
it smells really good, though. I don't know, like, there was no instructions, so I think you just go for it.
Is there instructions to eat something? To eat that?
I do want to, like, break it apart a little bit. So now it's all broke apart. Easier to eat.
Riveting content.
What? The anemic in me is, like, jumping for joy.
Anemic.
So sometimes...
Oh, because of the ice. Right. Okay. I'm like, that's not... If you're anemic, you don't... Her diet is so shitty for being... if she's anemic. If you're anemic, you need to eat iron, like iron-rich food. So, like, ground beef, which she does eat. Spinach. But you also... So in order to digest iron more efficiently, you should have some vitamin C with it. So that's why it's like encouraged for like a spinach salad to have like some oranges on there, something with vitamin C. So her saying that she's anemic, which by the way, is she really anemic or is that another made up thing that she doesn't actually have a diagnosis for? We'll never know.
Sometimes I'm craving really cold drinks, like slushies, ices.
Right. Oh, yeah, I fucking love those.
Sensitive teeth, but like the sensitivity level does come and go right now.
Okay.
They're not that sensitive, and this hits the spot. Like if you're someone who...
Well, I think it depends on how much you brush your teeth with how sensitive your teeth are. I remember when I was a kid or when I was a teenager, I never brushed my teeth because of being autistic. It's very the really strong taste of mint and the activity of it. It's not something I enjoy. So I didn't do it as a teenager, and my teeth were really bad. I have fillings in almost every tooth at this point because I didn't take care of my teeth. And when my teeth were really bad, I was very, very sensitive to cold, to like eating ice cream. It hurt. Like it was like electric shock. So she probably just needs to brush her teeth more.
Craves like chewing ice or anything like that.
Oh, I
this kind of
love
resembles
chewing
that
ice.
without like the hard crunch, like you're not hurting your teeth. Oh my god, and it tastes so good. It really does taste like kind of like an orange creamsicle. Seriously.
Like honestly, what was she expecting? Because she was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. Okay, is there it's giving disease. What did you expect? No shit, you were gonna like it. Come on, man. It's like just frozen yogurt and juice. Like, who the fuck would not like that?
Seriously, this is satisfying. The taste, the texture, the temperature, the everything. I also want one of these Yasa bars.
So you're having both. Okay.
So I'm going to
Where
have
did
one.
Oscar go? Oscar's decided to leave the chat. I'ma let him go. He's over this video already. We're almost done. Oscar is over with this video. Because anyway, let's continue.
So one of these is 100 calories. So this is 100, this is 80. So 180 calories for this snack. I was just about to eat my yasso and I realized that I forgot to show you guys what it looked like. So this is what it looks like.
Okay. Is it like mint flavored? It looks like it'd be like chocolate mint. Is that what it actually says on it? I think it's mint chocolate chip. I think, yeah.
80. So 180 calories for this snack. I was just about to eat my yasso and I realized that I forgot to show you guys what it looked like. So this is what it looks like.
It does look good. I don't find these alternatives for things. Like, we don't have many of those.
It's really good. All right, you guys are back in my cabinet. I'm having such a lonely night. Like, my life just feels very lonely in this moment.
Ooh, that cut looks like it opened up again.
Feels very lonely in this moment because I've lost my best friend and I don't want all my videos to be
You'll find a new one. We know you will.
Really sad, and just me like talking about this, like it's genuinely hard for me to edit and to watch back, etc, etc. So I hope tomorrow I can just be a little more uplifting because I definitely need it. I am craving milk again. I love this little guy, he's so cute, but I kind of wish I would have gotten like half of a gallon. So we're gonna do it exactly
how do you get half of one of those?
I did it earlier, but I am going to do a full serving.
Oh, sorry, like a bigger one. Oh, okay.
Of this, so it's 120 calories, 240 milliliters, and we're going to do it exactly how I did it before. I just put it on my scale, turned it on my scale.
Is it? No shit. She's not going to stick to that. She's not going to fucking stick to that. Oh my God.
Alrighty, so since this is the last thing I'm having today, that brings my total calories to 1,772, I'm pretty sure. That is satisfying. That chug was 134 milliliters, if any of you are curious. So to dig a little deeper of why I like to drink it out of the carton, it's because it's super cold. Once I pour it into a cup, it gets like a couple degrees warmer, and I'm like, no.
Right, yeah.
All right, we're at 229, which is good for me. So anyways, I do want to end this vlog. Thank you guys for keeping me company today. And yeah, 1,770.
Yeah, but how much calories was the elbow noodles and what? I'm so confused.
3 or 72 calories. I'll have to look and check on my fitness pal. So I still had like 700 calories and 73 or 72 calories. I'll have to.
Still an ad. And 0 exercise. Makes sense.
To look and check on my fitness pal. So I still had like 700 calories that I allotted myself to eat, but I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to force myself to eat if I don't want to. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was a full hour, and I was talking before then even. Holy shit. This is going to be a long video, so thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. It really means so much to me. Thank you again so much for the 400 subs. Just absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see this community grow even more. Let me know what you think about my lights in the background, because maybe they're growing on me. But you guys have been staring at it this whole time, not me. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Commenting and liking shows the algorithm that my video is good, and it'll push it to more people. So go ahead, do that. Go ahead and subscribe as well while you're down there, and consider following me on Patreon. It really does help me quite a lot. In any case, that's about it, really. We'll see where this goes, where Miss Amber Lamber is gonna take us. I don't really have anything else to say other than thank you all so much for watching again. Make sure to practice some self-care. Make sure to do something you love today. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!